Today on Play to Win, how will the Falcons fare against the breezeless Saints? Will the UGA quarterback saga take another turn today? And with one SEC school looking for a new coach, are there more to come? It's all coming up. That and more on the fastest 30 minutes in television, football's Play to Win.
Today's show is being brought to you by your Atlanta Nissan dealers. This is It Barbecue and Atlanta Peach Movers. Welcome to football's Play to Win with Falcons All-Pro defensive end Chuck Smith, Falcons All-Pro offensive tackle Bob Whitfield, Play to Win expert Jeffrey the Edge Schechter, college and SEC football expert Chris Marler, Falcons All-Pro wide receiver Terrence Mathis, and your host, Nikki Williams. Today's hometown team report is being brought to you by Montlick & Associates. Our attorneys know what it takes to win.
Good morning, Atlanta. Welcome back to another week of football's Play to Win. Our hometown team report is brought to you by Montlick & Associates. Welcome back this week, Chuck Smith, Bob Whitfield. No better two guys to ask about this. It's the Falcons, it's the Saints, it's a nasty rivalry, and it's going down right now. What's it really like to be in the trenches in a Falcons-Saints rivalry?
I remember like 7 years ago, about 1992 as a rookie. That was the first time I got live action in the game against the Saints. Ferocious pass rush, but I played my best football, and it is one of those matchups that you see that team often, twice a year. You know those players, you see them in the game in off season, and you play downright nasty football. It's the type of rivalry and gumption that you have to have. And for this Falcons team, they have to take that dirty bird mindset back to the Saints.
Nikki, this game is about being physical. The Saints and Falcons, when I played in these games, I think I played in 16 games versus the Saints. It's all about being physical, and each team is trying to represent their city. Now, when you represent your city like New Orleans does, like we do in Atlanta, we were actually trying to physically hurt one another. We went at it. So through Jim Morris Sr. all the way to Mike Ditka to Ricky Williams, all the way to Bobby Hebert and Morton Anderson, anything to do with this rivalry, Willie Roaf, all the different things that come with the Saints-Falcons rivalry. Hey, man, we've been a part of it, and this is a very physical, vicious, nasty rivalry.
What do the Falcons need to do to beat the Saints mechanically, Chuck?
Well, first they need some explosive plays. That's what's going to happen because to me, something tells me with Jameis Winston at quarterback, they're going to push the ball downfield as he replaces Drew Brees. The Falcons need big plays. Julio Jones, 60-yard passes. They're going to need some big runs from Todd Gurley. It starts there. It's going to help if the Falcons stop the run. But to me, the big plays stand out, Nikki.
What are you looking for, Bob?
He's talking offense. I'm saying defense. You know who you got. Jameis Winston, Mr. Interception. He will give that ball away, trying to make those big throws downfield. But don't forget, Jameis Winston has thrown from some big touchdowns against the Falcons. He's familiar, so that defense have to refamiliarize themselves with Jameis Winston and get some of those takeaways that he likes to throw.
Hey, real quick, Chuck, how hungry is Georgia going to be coming off that Florida loss?
Well, Georgia's going to be starving because they got a lot to prove. You see teams around them are making the move. Look, different conferences. You got Ohio State. You got Notre Dame. You got teams that are making noise by winning games. Georgia haven't played. They got to be thirsty because they got to put their brand back out there and say that, you know what, Georgia, they're one of the best.
All right, guys, stick with us. There's more to come on the Dogs and Falcons. But coming up next, South Carolina in the coaching market. We'll dive into that. It's all coming up on football's Play to Win.
At Montlick & Associates, we believe in the power of the justice system to get injured people the money they need and deserve after an accident. With over 35 years of experience and billions of dollars recovered for our clients, our attorneys know what it takes to win. If you've been injured, dial #WIN now from your cell phone to speak with a Montlick attorney. That's #946. The initial consultation is free and you pay no fee unless you win.
I know this all looks very Hollywood, but guess what? This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? Ooh, nice. This Altima has intelligent all-wheel drive, unlike that Accord behind me. Ooh, we're going rogue now.
Save up to $72.62 on select models.
It's bow time.
Nope, you're not seeing double. Right now, you can get 2 thick, hearty steak biscuits for $5 only at Bojangles. And a deal that good is enough to make anyone dizzy.
It's bow time.
Still hard to find a spot, just easier to park. Still the big move, just more moving. Still singing, just more in tune. Still the gang's all here, just less are we there yet. The Chevy family of SUVs, making life's journey just better.
Now during the Chevy Cyber Sales event, use $500 Cyber Cash on most SUV models to get $5,250 total cash allowance on most 2020 Equinox models. Georgia drives Chevy. Find new roads.
Today's SEC and ACC report is being brought to you by your Southeastern Nissan dealer.
Welcome back. Our SEC ACC report is brought to you by Greater Atlanta Nissan. Welcome back to the show, Chris Marlar. We got some questions for you. I'm going to start off with what's going on over at South Carolina. How attractive of a coaching job is that? I mean, does anybody want it?
I mean, so South Carolina's head coaching job, it's like a Chrysler 300 or like bottom shelf cereal. like you can tell yourself all you want, like standing next to it, like that's a Bentley. It's not. It's a Chrysler 300M. Everyone can see it. Just like in the same way, like whatever those Fruitios and that 5-gallon bag my mom used to buy me when we were kids wasn't Fruit Loops. That's a story for another time. Regardless, South Carolina's head coaching job, I think it's a desirable situation because it's in the SEC. It's a lot of money. They just upgraded the facilities, but at the same time, I mean, that's a program that's won four total seasons in 113 years. They've had double-digit wins, and 3 of those came in a row under Steve Spurrier. So I just wonder what the ceiling is for that program in general.
Do you think that we'll see any more job openings around the SEC? I can't get this whole great value version of things out of my head right now that's been trending. Have you seen that on social media? I'm ridiculous. Anyway, are there going to be some other jobs opening up in the SEC or no?
I doubt it. I mean, maybe Vanderbilt, but Vanderbilt, that job is like Milton from Office Space. It's like he has a job, but nobody pays attention. No one really cares. No one. I mean, it's there, but is it? So,
Chuck, is South Carolina a good job?
Nikki, I think it's a great job. And let me tell you why. They got a great recruiting base 3 hours outside of Columbia. You got all kind of great talent. To me, it comes down to Will Muschamp. This is second shot. Started at Florida, at South Carolina. He has not gotten the most out of the talent because I'm very familiar with some of the players that they have because I have trained them. They were underdeveloped and never reached their potential. It's a great job. It just needs a better coach.
Chuck with that inside knowledge. It's time now for our college football showdown.
Today's Showdown of the Week is being brought to you by AT&T. More for your thing, that's our thing.
Number 9, Indiana at number 3, Ohio State. Do we think the Hoosiers have a chance to pull off a win, Chuck?
I really believe they do. When I was up in Canton, I had a chance to watch a lot of TV because I was sitting in the hotel room when I was training at the NFL Alumni Academy. Man, listen, I watched Indiana. The quarterback, I don't even know his name. All I know is he's left-handed and he makes it happen. This Indiana team, you just see heart. Kudos out to them. I'm just telling you, I seen they got some ballers. You know what I see? They also got, Chris, I see you laughing. They got a gang of guys from the South that were 2 and 3 stars that down here that moved up there. Yup, right?
Yeah, they got a couple kids from my alma mater. And I tell you what, yeah. I haven't seen a lot of Indiana football because I was watching TV too. I got caught up on Yellowstone. We'll have to talk about that off air. But is there a chance they could upset them? I guess. I didn't realize we were even talking about football when I saw that on the teleprompter. First off, both in the top 10. Ohio State's beaten Indiana by 21 points or more in their last 4 games in the series. So I don't think it's close. I think Ohio State wins big.
All right, guys, stick with us when we come back. We're going to talk Georgia Bulldogs, and maybe Chris's head will explode. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on Play to Win.
I know this all looks very Hollywood, but guess what? This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? Ooh, nice. This Altima has intelligent all-wheel drive, unlike that Accord behind me. Ooh, we're going rogue now.
Save up to $72.62 on select models.
If you want to look good good and not be bummy? Girl, you better give me that.
Hey, dirty, baby, I got your laundry, don't you worry. I say, hey, baby, I got your laundry. Hey, dirty, baby, I got your laundry, don't you worry. I say, hey, baby, I got your laundry.
The new LG Wash Tower. Redefine laundry in half the space.
At Reliable Heating and Air, every day we roll out before the sun rises. We carry a lot in our trucks and use cutting-edge technology and work late so you can sleep easier. We get uncomfortable to restore your comfort and keep you warm all winter long. Heating, cooling, hot water, plumbing, and electrical. Our results make us always reliable.
Get our season's lowest prices with up to $3,000 in cash incentives.
Your mother is a special lady, and on her special day, you promised her a special celebration. But if slow upload speeds won't let your video call through because you have cable, just remember, you're not a bad son. You just need better internet.
AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience with 20 times faster upload speeds than cable. Get AT&T Fiber. Plans at $45 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 1-877-ONLY-ATT.
Today's University of Georgia Report is being brought to you by Beaver Toyota. We're here to wow you.
Welcome back. Our dog report is brought to you by Beaver Toyota. Mississippi State at Georgia. We kind of touched on this earlier in the show. If you're Georgia, you're coming off of that loss. How jazzed are you right now? What are you guys looking to see in this game? Chris, I'll start with you.
Oh, this should be just an absolute classic. You throw out the record books when these two teams get together, mainly because you don't want to look at the records. It should be a lot of fun. Listen, this is what I'm looking forward to. Mississippi State, in the first game of the season, had 6 touchdown passes, had all these SEC records in single game against LSU. Since then, they've had 2 total in 5 games. The bar is set low for Georgia to not look like idiots and completely inept on offense. It's so low. Just step over it and please don't embarrass yourself.
Hold on. You hear this guy? He doesn't even want to say his name. I'm going to say it. JT Daniels. Come on, is his head going to explode? Look at it. Look,
I mean,
we might see JT Daniels. We're going to see him. So he might be starting, bud.
Don't get my hopes up.
To me, I think we're going to see a little mixture. I think he's going to play whoever has the hot hand. That's what I would do. But you definitely got to get Daniels in there. But the question is he ready? Or are you doing this because of somewhat of the pressure that's been happening around him? And I'm sure the players on the team are also maybe looking forward to it. But tough situation at Georgia. Could it be worse, Chris? You got a guy at Clemson who's going to go number 1 and a guy at Ohio State going number 2 or one or two switching. That story, let's be real. This era of Georgia football will always be defined by our lack of quarterback play and the guys that we didn't get.
If you told me on Sunday morning, if I didn't watch the game, that Kirby Smart started Will Muschamp at quarterback, I would believe it at this point because he's not going to make the right decision.
I guess I was wrong about Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, you were. Oh, man, I never miss an opportunity to call you out for being wrong. Chris, congratulations. You kept it together. We talked about Georgia's quarterbacks. Add that to your resume for keeping your cool, guys. When we come back, the Saints are banged up. What does that mean for them taking on the Falcons? We'll talk about that and more coming up on Play to Win.
Today's show is being brought to you by your Georgia Drive Chevy dealers, Chevrolet, Find New Road, Reliable Heating and Air, and the Atlanta Health Clinic.
It only happens once a year. It's always fun. It's Toyotathon at Beaver. Watch this. This is a limited time event, so put us on your list early. You simply cannot afford to miss this sale. You can shop 15 Toyota models with 0% financing or with lifetime warranty. You'll save thousands. It's the best time of year to buy a new Toyota. Why? Inventory levels drive up factory incentives, resulting in the lowest prices of the year. Simply put, I've cut prices to the bone. Beaver Toyota and Cumming. We're here to wow you.
This is it. Our grandmother Leah had a special gift when it came to tasting food. She could identify every single ingredient.
Honey, our vegetables are made with real ingredients. The perfect blend of seasoning. You know your grandmother taught me how to bake her sweet potato pie with one ingredient that sets us apart.
What's the ingredient? Get your This Is It now. Order online for pickup or get it delivered through Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, or Easy Cater. If I guess, will you give it to me?
We've owned a few different houses through the years. Your company was absolutely the best. They were so professional. Everything they didn't get a mark on a wall or anything else. It was clean, it was friendly, and it was fun. And most of the time, moving is not fun. I'm going to give a great recommendation to Atlanta Peach Movers. It's always on time and it's always professional. There is no tree in Atlanta Peach Movers.
To schedule your move, call Atlanta Peach Movers today.
May your holidays glow bright and all your dreams take flight. Lease the 2021 GLE 350 SUV for $729 a month at the Mercedes-Benz Winter Event. Hurry in today.
Today's Atlanta Falcons report is being brought to you by your Georgia Drive Chevy dealers. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Welcome back. Our Falcons report is brought to you by Georgia Drive Chevy. Terrence Mathis joins the show now. Terrence, I don't know if you were listening earlier, but we were knocking the actual real stories behind the Falcons and Saints rivalry and what it's actually like to be a player in these types of games. What are some of the things that stand out to you in your memories as being a Falcon playing the Saints?
This is the best rivalry in football because it doesn't matter what the records are. It's going to go down to the wire. It's always been like that. And then their fans come here and try to celebrate. Our fans go there, and we do celebrate because we dominate them when we go to their place. So it's a great rivalry. I've had fun playing it.
Have you ever thought, this ain't going to go down to the wire, this is going to be a blowout, it's going to be great, and then it's still down to the wire? Why is
my
that?
first year with the Falcons, we were up like 2 touchdowns, and I was walking up and down the sidelines in the fourth quarter, said, "Who said it had to be close?" And then I'm biting my lip because we had to win it on the last second field goal, and I was like, "Wow, I never thought."
You know, the good news is you guys didn't have social media back then, so nobody was like trash talking each other the whole time before. Now I think now it just keeps getting nastier. Everybody's just talking smack on social. How big of a deal is it that they don't have Breeze right now? I mean, how is that the storyline, Terrence?
Well, that is the storyline of this game. Last year they had Teddy Bridgewater, who did a great job because Teddy was mature and he was ready to play. He played a lot of football. Now we're about to say, is Winston? Did he grow up? Did he mature? Is he ready to take on a elite football team and keep it steady until Drew Brees get healthy? That's the question right there. Here's a chance for the Falcons to take advantage of a guy who throws the ball up, who makes some mistakes, and go in and win a football game.
Chuck, are you excited to see what Jameis Winston is going to do, or are you kind of meh on that?
Yeah, I'm. You know what, Jameis is a big story, but to me, Kamara is the key. If the Falcons don't stop Alvin Kamara, which he's been deadly, running the ball, receiving, you know, it's going to be a tough game. So to me, watch out for Deion Jones, how many times he matches up on Alvin Kamara and passes out of the backfield. That'll be the key for the Falcons' victory. Stop Kamara.
If you're just joining us, then you may not have any idea how much Chuck Smith loves Alvin Kamara. So it's like a trigger word around here. We were lucky enough to catch up with our boy Telly over at This Is It Barbecue. Let's check in with them real quick. Yes, it's our good friends over at This Is It Barbecue. Telly, Anthony, you're in the kitchen. It's Thanksgiving. What you guys cooking over at This Is It?
We cooking all that delicious today, Nikki. I got turkeys ready. I got dressing ready. Let me show you.
That's a lot of turkey, Telly.
That's a delicious turkey for you, Atlanta. Right now, you see the juices flowing. They locked in. We got it ready for you. The holiday season is here. Open all day Thanksgiving. Order online at thisisitbbq.com.
I love it. You guys got some sides too over there. My favorite,
right
baby,
here.
the mac and cheese.
delicious mac and cheese.
I'm only hating that I can't smell it, guys. Take it from us. You can't have Thanksgiving without This Is It. We love you guys. Stick with us when we come back. We're going to talk some NFL and what's going on around the league. Don't go anywhere unless you're going down to see Telly at This Is It. We'll be right back on Play to Win.
It's Chevy Truck Month. It's Deck Building Month. It's Toy Hauling Month. It's Explore New Ground Month. It's the month to get things done. Make it your own and make every month Chevy Truck Month.
Get $4,500 cash allowance on all 2020 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. Georgia drives Chevy. Find new roads.
So much love.
What do insurance companies love? It's money. Making it and keeping it. That's their job. Our job is to get accident victims every penny they deserve. Our clients love that. Insurance companies don't. If you've been injured, it pays to speak with a Montlick attorney first. Dial #WIN now from your cell phone. That's #946.
I know this all looks very Hollywood, but guess what? This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? Ooh, nice. This Altima has intelligent all-wheel drive, unlike that Accord behind me. Ooh, we're going rogue now.
Save up to $72.62 on select models.
Today's NFL Report is being brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air, servicing Atlanta's heating and air conditioning needs for over 40 years.
Our NFL Report is being brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. We're going to kick this off with surprises because I'll speak for myself here. The Dolphins, they've won 5 straight. To me, that's the biggest surprise in the NFL. Terrence, do you feel the same way?
I do. I think that, Tua makes that team more exciting. I think they're playing hard, but the key to that, and I know Chuck would talk about this, is their defense. Their defense is playing lights out, and that makes it easier when you have good field position and have the opportunity to score points. It makes it easier for a young quarterback.
Well, I wish he would have came in like Flavor Flav back in the Yo MTV Raps days with a big chain with a clock on it and was like, yo, it's Tua time. You know what I'm saying? But he came in kind of, slow and trickling in. But it is a thing that when you have that defense and the head coach like Flores, who's a defensive-minded guy, that's supporting the quarterback with his defense, and Chuck knows it well, they have some players on that defensive squad.
Yeah, they do. Emmanuel Agba, Nicky's emerged as possibly AFC Defensive Player of the Year, defensive end getting after the quarterback. This team is really opportunistic. They do a great job on special teams. Defense is doing well. But kudos out to Tua Tagovailoa. Think about it, man. This kid last year, they were questioning if he was going to even be ready to play for 2 years. It's a credit to him, his family, his toughness, all the people who did the medical stuff on him. He had the blueprint for success. Now let's hope he carries it on and stays healthy.
Chuck, what Week 11 games stick out to you right now?
Oh, I'm going to tell you this right now. The Raiders. I'm still here. Can I hear the hate? Can I hear all the hate from John Gruden? John Gruden got rid of Khalil Mack. Can I hear all the hate for John Gruden when he got rid of Amari Cooper? Now can I hear the Raiders right now are going to make the playoffs? Carr's playing fantastic at quarterback. Max Crosby is dangerous as a pass rush on defense. The Raiders are going to knock off Kansas City. All right. I ain't saying that 100%. I like the Raiders.
You know what? You almost making me a believer in the Raiders. With what Gruden and Mayock is doing, but knocking off Kansas City a second time is going to be tough. Even though Carr played better than Mahomes, Ruggs played better than Hill. But at the end of the day, this is a matchup that goes back. This is a rivalry that goes back about 10, 12 years. And this is going to be a really, really good football game, but I'm taking Kansas City with this.
I got to stay NFC South. NFC South, of course, because for the Falcons to win the division, which is my master plan, we have to watch what Tommy Terrific does against the Rams, because if he's Tom the Terrible and they lose, and Chuck knows what's happening because we're going to put a little something on it, the two games against the Saints for the Falcons are winnable, and then it sets up an NFC South showdown against Tom for the division title.
I love it. Now, we're going to put a little something extra on the show, so stick with us. When we come back, we'll have Jeffrey, the Edge, Schechter's Picks. It's all coming up on Play to Win.
We get uncomfortable to restore your comfort. Our commitment is what makes us reliable. Heating, cooling, hot water, plumbing, and electrical. Our results make us always reliable.
Only $19.99 a month for a new water heater.
I know this all looks very Hollywood, but guess what? This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? Ooh, nice. This Altima has intelligent all-wheel drive, unlike that Accord behind me. Ooh, we're going rogue now.
Save up to $72.62 on select models.
We interrupt your erectile dysfunction with an important message. If erectile dysfunction or Peyronie's disease has you down, the doctors at Atlanta Health Clinic can help. No pills, no surgery, no needles, no pain. We have the newest revolutionary U.S. patented medical process and device from Europe, utilizing advanced acoustic wave technology, proven effective regardless of your age or medical condition. Visit AtlantaHealthClinic.com or call for your consultation with our doctors today and avoid interruption.
Every day, we roll out before sunrise. Our dedication is what makes us reliable. Heating, cooling, hot water, plumbing, and electrical. Our results make us always reliable.
Up to $3,000 in cash incentives.
Today's college and NFL predictions is being brought to you by the Atlanta Health Clinic, named Industry Best 2020 for treating ED and Peyronie's disease.
And we're back. Our college and NFL predictions are brought to you by the Atlanta Health Clinic. Jeffrey, the Edge Schechter, welcome back to the show. Take us around your picks.
Even though Florida killed Arkansas last week, they're playing better than anybody thought they would. LSU is a major disappointment. Give the 1.5 with the home Razorbacks. Northwestern undefeated, Wisconsin undefeated. This could be a good game. I like Northwestern with 7.5 points. They have a good defense and a very methodical offense. Liberty, if you put Liberty in the ACC, the only two teams that are better than them are Clemson, Notre Dame, possibly Miami. They're under the radar. Hugh Freeze will be South Carolina's coach next year. Take the 3.5 with Liberty at North Carolina State. In the pros, Miami is hot, Denver is not. Miami's up and coming. Give the 3 with Miami. Raiders gave Kansas City a game. No, they beat them last time in Kansas City, and they're home with 7 points. I like the Raiders. Take the 7. And the Rams play good defense to help Seattle. And I like them against Tampa getting 3. Good luck.
Oh, big prediction with Hugh Freeze there. Guys, thanks for tuning in to another week of Football's Play to Win. We can't wait to see you all next Saturday, 9 a.m. on Fox 5.
Today's show has been brought to you by AT&T, Beaver Toyota, and Montlick & Associates. Our attorneys know what it takes to win.